Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven's Gift Wedding Insider. I'm Hannah Chong, founder of Heaven's Gift. For more than a decade, we have been fortunate creating extraordinary weddings. And I seriously believe that if we want the millennials to know what we do best as wedding professionals, get real and start sharing with them. In other words, we want real conversations with you. Hey, welcome back. We're at episode number 2. Can you remember you mentioned in this episode we'll talk about budgeting? But I was just thinking, before we even jump into teaching how to budget, we should really hear out from our couples who have either asked before, even newly engaged couples, what they have to say about their wedding.
So we have brought 3 couples back, Charlotte and Desmond, who used to be our client and they are proud parents of a baby girl right now. Jamie and Charles, our friends whom we have helped with their wedding preparations 2 years ago, and Pearl and Richard.
Who happens to be my youngest cousin, and Pearl just got engaged, getting really excited and want to do everything by herself.
Yes.
And then of course I must chip in and come in and help her. And I think that they may have something to tell you, maybe the anxiety as well as the preparation processes, what you can learn from them.
So sit back and remember to take some mental notes.
Hi everybody, I'm Desmond and this is my wife Charlotte.
I'm Charles.
I'm Jamie, and we got married 1.5 years ago. Hi.
Hi, I'm Richard.
Paul.
Yeah, so we've been engaged for just a month. Yeah.
So we've been married for 2 years, and right now we are proud parents of 1 daughter. She's 4.5 months old,
And many more to come.
So our marriage life have been good and challenging at the same time. So started moving together, trying to get used to each other's habit, try to get to know each other's family and extended family more. It's challenging trying to just remember all the names of all the cousins, all the nieces, all the nephews.
And it's been really like a roller coaster.
Yeah, we've been like hotel searching, trying to do a lot of stuff at once.
It's been a joy, but at the same time, like we have a lot of planning ahead that we realized that we need to do.
Yeah, and 1 month actually passed really fast, but it felt very long.
Yeah.
Can you remember?
Yes, we went to Butter Factory
It's the
to
celebrate our
club.
engagement. Yeah, but the first thing we ever did was, the moment I popped the question, I kissed her and handed her the rose. That's the first thing I did.
Announced it on Facebook and all the WhatsApp chat groups to all our friends. I think, yeah, it's not official until it's on Facebook, right?
What's the first thing you did after getting engaged? So what did we do?
We took lots of photos
Oh yeah.
at the place.
We had our friend Bernard and Clara, and they just had a photo shoot that day. So they are showing us all sorts of different poses.
Me lah.
I think, yeah, it's a...
Depends lah. I think, let's say, if you want to say objectively, it's me lah. But then sometimes you just have to, allow him
She's
to have his way. Yeah, I think so. I think there's no dispute.
Oh, this one is definitely me. I mean, without a doubt. Just look at me. Okay, who has a better taste? Actually, it's not about who has a better taste. We both have very good taste, but just that taste is very subjective. So what appeals to you may not be to me.
I think it depends on
But,
because I have good taste because I picked you.
But one thing for sure is I'm very, very detailed a person. So I like to look at those nitty-gritty things that's actually very irritating sometimes. Yeah, but I have better taste. Next.
Can I
It is the paymaster.
No,
Yes.
it is me. So obvious.
No, actually it depends. Certain
wife
things
is always
she have
right.
the final say. Certain things I have the
So
final say.
this is before we get married, right? The bride has the biggest say. Obviously, what? Right?
Not really. So you must make sure who you get married to.
No, it's the girl. Definitely it's the girl.
We were discussing this question yesterday. I think between the both of us, I think usually Pearl has more of she considers more things, whereas for me I'm like anything goes. So I would say that she would have the final say.
You can answer this.
I think we were both. I think we were fair,
I had a say.
No, I deferred to you at the part.
She had the final say. Let's just put it that way. They were married. Finally.
Yeah.
Happiness.
happiness?
Because a lot of times we get stressed because of money and because a lot of like maybe parent involvement. And then after that we have to remember that this is this is for our both our happiness, and sometimes we get so stressed until like we don't really stop and say take a time out and say like yeah, who is this wedding for after all the stress lah. So then we realize we have to take a step back and enjoy the whole process.
I think for me it will be the back part of what he said, the journey. So remembering to smell the roses along the way, just exploring the options together and just being patient with one another. Yeah, and mom and dad, we love y'all very much.
Yes, we do.
I think I have had friends who had a lot of unhappiness that accumulated during the marriage, the wedding planning process that they carried into their wedding, they carried into their marriage, which is not good. So I think you just have to remember that your end goal is to have a happy marriage. And
yes.
that wedding is just one day.
Yes.
So as much as possible, can give in a bit lah, compromise. If I can't have my dream gown, then I'll work within the budget lah, and if he can't have his, I don't know, what do you want? I think it was for what I wanted.
I wanted a Ferrari bridal car.
There's no such thing, yeah.
What's the most important thing that really matters? Okay.
Each other.
To us, it's just each other lah. Because as long as at the end of the day, it's things well done, it's well done lah. So we are happy, we love
I think
the
just
day.
pick the right one and you're good.
Yeah.
No, I actually like it the way it is.
Actually, we like it the way it is, but I would rather say we want to do more. Things like if possible, we can extend to a full day wedding instead of like just a wedding night. Although it's very tired, but it's actually very
Or maybe
fulfilling.
an after party.
It's very fun. Yeah, after party probably. Yeah, after party is nice. Actually, it's more of what we want to add more than to change.
Yeah.
I think after the wedding, we really wished we had more time for to catch up with friends who came from overseas. Like a lot of them came in for the weekend, and then but yeah, we're just too busy. So we really hope that we had more time for friends, for family.
I think because ours was like lunch, so everything was a bit chop. Like I had 3 gowns, but I only wore like 2. Because I decided that never mind, I'm gonna change, and I just want to go and hang out with my friends. So it's still hanging in my cupboard.
I totally stuck. This one I'm very
Save
stuck.
money. Make sure you look handsome.
Try to give your bride everything she wants. That is within budget and logical.
No, I never gave you one.
And I think try to compromise. Yeah, I think that's the word. Compromise. Yeah, I think give and take. And I don't know, this one, a lot of people told me this, if money can solve it, then just spend it. Don't know whether that's a good advice.
Top 3 tips for grooms. You should try to understand where your fiancée is coming from. If she seems a bit testy and stressed out, it's because she probably is. So patient, and yeah, that's my one tip, I think. Top 3.
Top 3 tips for the grooms. Basically, the grooms have to cover almost everything. So other than looking good for yourself, you have to cover things like the hotel wedding planning, the menu, the guest list.
Save money.
So in short, you have to save first. Top 3 tips. Yeah. And you have to have a very nice suit because it will make you feel special on that day. And at least just for that day, go for something that's affordable and something that's very nice, but you will really feel good on that day. And lastly, maybe I can't think of anything. Can you have anything for groom?
Grooming lor. Because you're vain ma.
Grooming is important for sure.
For me, I would say you have to eat healthy, and if possible, maybe start working out and all, because I'm sure everyone just want to look their best on the big day. So I think eating right and exercise will be the number 1 tip. Okay, then the second one, I think I will go for I will look for a very good makeup artist. Because to me that's very important. You see, you can find the right gown, but if the makeup artist, sometimes makeup, then you end up looking older than you actually are. Yeah, so a makeup artist is very important. The third one, hunt for your gown early, because a lot of bridal boutiques, right, actually takes about at least 4 or 5 months to deliver your gown. So if you don't want to be a bridezilla, better start shopping early.
What's your tip for the brides?
Relax. I think everything will go well in the end. If you have the right help, and everything will go well. So don't get so stressed out, because at the end of the day, you want to have good memories of the whole experience. Not just the actual day. And it's not worth getting so stressed out over something that is just one day, right? Then, secondly, manage your expectations. I think knowing what you can afford and what you want, whether it matches up, is important. So manage your expectations. And thirdly, give your fiancé a break. I think sometimes he may not understand what you are thinking, so try to be open in what you feel, and if he cannot understand, then I don't know, maybe reconsider. Just kidding.
Okay, for me, just relax and enjoy the day. I think even if things go wrong, nobody will know. Even the program didn't go, nobody will know. Only you will know. So just relax. I think for me, it's as long as everyone enjoy the day. I think that's the most important thing. Okay, I think it's very important. To talk to each other, like what each other want in a wedding, but not just the wedding itself, but the marriage, the future, because and also of course the budget, how you want your wedding to be like, how much money you want to spend, and of course talk to the parents.
Just communicate. I think communicating everything, even if you're slightly unhappy about something, it's important to say what and why and try to resolve it. Understand each other's expectations and respect that it's not just about each other, but it's also about each other's families. So involve the elders. The elders. And also I think husbands or husbands to be should understand the female's perspective at this point in time, because it gets really, really stressful. Very stressful with wanting to, lose weight and find your perfect gown and have your perfect wedding. So I think emotionally it's a bit tiring.
And if you can get a wedding planner, then if budget permits, then get a wedding planner. It will help a lot.
It's a different stressful for the girl, I think, for me.
What is your advice for newly engaged couples?
For me, for this, I would say take your own sweet time to plan. Make sure you have ample time, because I do know some of my friends, right, after they got engaged, they rush into checking out venues and all. Enjoy the process. So if possible, try not to rush it.
Actually, it's a very fun process, because when you get things done at the end of the day, you spend months to prepare, and finally at the final day, you see the outcome of the preparation. It's very rewarding. So what kind of advice, right? To be honest, right, you should really consider having a planner, or maybe friends to help you to be involved fully, to help you out in all the nitty-gritty things, because there's just too many things to handle. Really just too many things.
We will be sharing with you more insider tips on this channel, so stay tuned, subscribe now, watch our other videos, and we'll see you soon.